And we're live on TikTok. And we are rolling on YouTube. Thanks for joining me for day two. Day two in a row of what I'm calling the TikTok live stream podcast. I don't really know how much viewership I've been getting on TikTok. It's a touchy app. I'm still learning it. I can see very clearly the viewership I'm getting on YouTube, which is also not very much. But I need to realize that I don't make this content for anybody. I make it for myself. I do it for myself. I became a filmmaker because I wanted to spend time in the outdoors, experiencing incredible things and just doing awesome stuff, hunting and traveling and exploring, learning, trying new things. And I've had such a love-hate relationship with like the money-making side of it, because like right out of film school I had a job producing a television show, and the experiences were absolutely incredible. And I got to travel all over North America. I went on hunting trips. I went to Nebraska in April on a 5-day survival type turkey hunt. We were camping in a wall tent. It snowed. We were chasing turkeys with primitive gear. Scott and Dean, the two hunters, were using longbows, traditional archery equipment with homemade arrows. They napped their own arrowheads. This was some seriously cool shit, like something I've never really done before. And that fall, you know, we got to go to Wyoming on an antelope hunt. Just an absolute gorgeous scene, absolutely gorgeous. Just the absolute perfect scene of when you picture out west. There was giant velvet. We were there in mid-August. Giant velvet whitetails. We didn't see any elk. We were just off from the mountains, but we saw, you know, elk, whitetails, mule deer, pronghorn. We were chasing pronghorn. It was a lot of fun. Antelope. The hunting itself was kind of bogus, but the scenery and the wildlife was exquisite. The views, the skies, the time lapses. That was a fantastic adventure. We were only in Wyoming for 3 days. But then I got to go into Canada for my first ever trip. Late August, early September 2011. That was an unreal experience. We flew to Nova Scotia and spent some time around St. John's. And we went up to, Cape Breton Island, I believe. Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. And we did some whale watching. We went out with Wesley's whale watching. And that was pretty cool. We got to see a pod of pilot whales. And we did some hiking. We hiked the Skyline Trail, got to see some moose, some giant Eastern Canadian moose. And then we ended up taking a ferry over to Newfoundland and did some moose hunting. And that was, to this day, that's among like probably one of my top 3 most epic experiences, was that moose hunt in Newfoundland. That was some terrain like I had never expected. Jackie, our guide, was superhuman. That was just unreal. We stocked in on 2 bulls on the 3rd day, and I filmed Scott and this guy named Bill each shoot a giant velvet bull, like 10-11 minutes apart, something like that. It was just gnarly, absolutely incredible. A lot of hiking. That was a cool hunt. We went to Montana a couple times that fall. I watched Hirschback shoot a giant mule deer. I filmed him shoot a big elk. Scott shot a big mule deer with his bow. We did some backcountry camping. That was an awesome experience. The backcountry camping in the Rocky Mountains, I'd say that one's right up there with the moose hunt, among the top 3. That's got to be up there. I'm not even sure what the other one would be, but those 2 are definitely 2 of the highlights of my filmmaking career. The experiences in Newfoundland, Canada, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and the experiences in Montana. Where else? We deer hunted in Kansas. That was an interesting hunt. I don't have a lot of good things to say about that hunt, other than I was shocked to see that a pro hunter, a guy that spends every year hunting and filming hunts, had such a scatterbrain when it came to strategizing for these whitetails in Kansas, because we set up a stand in this perfect little pinch point funnel, and we had a decent 10-pointer the first sit. I don't know why we didn't sit there 3-4 days in a row, because we were bound to shoot a monster out of that spot. Scott ended up shooting a questionable buck. I don't have anything else good to say about that hunt. We're going to leave it at that. We went to Texas. That was an even worse hunt. Slaughtered all kinds of animals. That was an interesting time. But needless to say, I got to go all over. We hunted in Nebraska. Didn't kill anything in Nebraska. That was another flint quest. That was similar to the traditional turkey hunt we did that spring. But coming out of 2011 into 2012, you know, I was longing for my own adventure. I knew that working at Backland wasn't the long-term solution. It was just a great chance to get some experience. I was extremely underpaid, undervalued. I did not buy into the company's goals or future, and it was just a great stepping stone. And looking back at it, I'm really glad that I could just kind of think back and enjoy those moments that I got to have, and you know, really take advantage of, you know, one season that I got to spend hunting all over North America. That was unreal. I probably have to spend a little more time doing some recollecting of those trips and do a little journaling and see if I can recall some exact dates. Maybe put together some blogs or something about it. But Claim Your Trophy, you know, 2012, I started Night Owl Media Group. I was taking photos of my brother's baseball games. You know, we were getting Claim Your Trophy in the works. Claim Your Trophy was a great experience too. Same thing. We started a TV show out of nothing. It was a concept. Swanee had a logo and a website designed, and I came up with the TV show and the content. So he booked a few hunts. We got to do some hunting. I was fortunate to shoot a black bear myself. You can watch that entire series. Just click the link in the description below if you're watching on YouTube for you TikTok livers. You heard a little too. Who's that? Tyler Swift. Someone chiming in on the TikTok live here. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, go on to TikTok and you can watch me live as I stream these podcasts, as I call them. God damn it, Tyler, you got me off track. That is some funny shit. I don't even know. Who do we got in here? Looks like I got 5 people watching. What are these people doing on a Wednesday afternoon at 1:38 in the afternoon? Aren't you at work? Elsa Campros. Who's watching? Who's out there watching? Chime in the comments on the TikTok live, please. Let me know who's watching. I didn't even know anybody was watching. Oh, now we're down to 2 people, 3 people. Who's up there? Nobody I recognize, I don't think. Anyway, I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about Claim Your Trophy either. I had an awesome opportunity to do some hunting, film some hunting, put together some awesome episodes. 2014, kind of like the tail end of wrapping up the production of season 1 of Claim Your Trophy, the only season of Claim Your Trophy. I hit a rough patch. Summer 2014, I got a DUI, and it was really, I don't know, I guess maybe you could call it like a fortunate event. I don't know what you call it. It was like a blessing in disguise. I had been kind of trending, my partying had kind of been getting out of control. I was trending in the wrong way, in the wrong direction, and I ended up getting picked up. It's actually kind of a remarkable story. I will probably go into that story some night, the night of my DUI, but I got this tattoo right here. It's the Liberty Bell. I got really into really into politics early in my 20s, and when I started getting this sleeve. I got Lady Liberty here. I got Old Glory. There's supposed to be some light beam shining through. It's supposed to look like sunlight, but it kind of looks more like laser, alien invasion lights. And then I got the Liberty Bell, just to kind of keep with the patriotic theme. And then I went completely different with this Angels and Airwaves inspired tattoo. I don't know how I got into talking tattoos now, but oh yeah, I was talking about DUI. I got that tattoo the night of my DUI. That was an epic story that night. I'm gonna save that for another. That's not appropriate for the young audience, so that might have to be something for the Patreon when I start the Patreon. I don't know, does anybody know? It's 3:38 over here. You must be on the East Coast. I'm in the mountains right now. I'm in Colorado. Yeah, sorry for those of you watching YouTube. If this seems kind of like very scatterbrainish, I got my phone set up here and I'm live on TikTok, so I'm interacting with my audience as I record this video. So I might get off on some tangents, and that's all right, because that's what this is. It's considered a live stream podcast, and there's no real direction. There's no script. I'm just sitting in my van right now, stoned to the bone, just drinking some water, trying to stay hydrated. Probably thinking about eating something. Maybe I'll make a box of Kraft macaroni or something. I don't know, go get a burger. I see Burger King's just across the parking lot over here. What I really need to do is make some phone calls and get an appointment made to get my van serviced. I'm living van life right now, and I gotta get an oil change, and I think I need some new brakes, and I just need to get this van just kind of touched up and greased up and lubed up and oiled up and tuned up, and I want to hit the road. I gotta get out of the concrete jungle. I've been hanging out in the Denver area for a couple weeks now, mainly just out of practicality. I'm close to the mountains. I can go out and adventure, but also stay close to, you know, food and water and electricity, things like that. But it's getting to me. I gotta get away from the chaos. I gotta get away from the noise. I gotta get away from the stoplights. I gotta get into the wilderness. I gotta get some power rigged up so that I can use my laptop on a regular basis. I need to sit down. I need to do some writing. I need to get my guitar out. I need to play my guitar, which right now I'm gonna just pull my guitar out because why not? Let's get the guitar out while we're here. Another one of my goals is to start playing my guitar a little regularly, start learning how to play. Maybe I can start making some money. You know, people are going viral on TikTok these days making music. With the current surge of NFTs. What is that? Something rattling around in there. Hey, it's no good. What is rattling around in there? That's a pick. There's a pick in there. How do I get that thing out? Let's use this pen. I think I got a little tape. Yep, here we go. There's a little Gorilla Tape. Let's try this. This is an absolute van life necessity. This is pretty much just a life necessity. Some Gorilla Tape. This stuff is so practical. It has so many uses. It's so handy. Right now I'm just going to take a tiny little chunk of it. Tiny little chunk. I'll put it on the end of this pen. Let's sneak it down in here, and I'm going to grab that pick out of there. I got a pick by my guitar. And voila, I got the pick out. Just like that. Picnic. Great going, Slick. And I'll just stick that up there in case I ever need it again. But, got two picks now. It's great. Oh, gotta adjust my positioning a little bit if I want to play the guitar. I don't know if that's in tune. I usually use my phone to put things in tune. Who's watching here? I've been to Winter Park, Colorado. I'm in, yeah, pick. Guitar pick. I'm in think my phone said I'm in Littleton, like Lakewood area, Southwest Metro, Denver. Chilling in a Walmart parking lot, technically. Right on. I'm not gonna play my guitar right now though, because I like to watch YouTube videos and follow along with Marty Music, Marty Jams. For those of you who watch Marty Jams, you know who I'm talking about. He does some great tutorial vids. But I'm TikToking live, so I can't watch my YouTube channel. Glenn says, I win. Any other vans? Oh, dude, there's vans everywhere, man. I'm technically in the parking lot of the Native Roots. That's why I'm here. Stopped at the store. But there's a Walmart here. There's a bunch of just monkeys working on some lawn care over here, doing some fall cleanups. Crew of about 15 guys. Just a bunch of standing around and BSing. Makes me not miss lawn care days. But anyway, so after the culmination of Claim Your Trophy, you know, I kind of got a DUI, got kicked out of my place, was living with my buddy Wade, he kicked me out. I had a falling out with my younger sister, and my dad got in a fight. I was partying too much and just not putting my priorities in the right place. And, you know, fall of 2014, I moved in with my mom, moved back in with my parents, my mom and my stepdad. And kind of went through another, just like a little rough patch, just like a little depression period when like the season started to change. I was doing lawn care that summer, and you know, with the DUI in August, getting kicked out, you know, falling out with Wade, falling out with my dad in September, moving into my Maz in October. At that time, I decided to play around with a trial sobriety. I quit smoking weed, and that was tough because I like doing it, and yeah, it just didn't work. It didn't work for me. But that fall, man, I did some awesome hunting. I basically launched Huntourage TV, fall of 2014. That was when this channel started. If you go back, click on my videos. Go to Huntourage TV on YouTube. Click on my videos. Sort by oldest to newest. Go click on the oldest videos. Watch some of my first videos I put together. I actually did a lot of good editing back in those days. I was just coming off of finishing up Claim Your Trophy, so I had a lot of creative energy as far as editing went. I'd love to channel more of that energy and get back into that. Just get into that zone of just popping out some awesome content. I got so much saucy stuff I could drop. I got so many awesome stories I could tell. I got so many incredible encounters and stories and happenings and hunts and just adventures that I filmed and captured that I gotta just buckle down and get some goddamn editing done. I need to hire an editor. I need to figure out a way to start making some serious dough so I can hire an editor, because I just can't get the editing done. Stop it. I need to stop that. I need to stop this negative talk. I'm a great editor. I need to focus on doing a little bit of editing. Don't think so much. Don't make it such a big thing. Just do a little bit of editing. Figure out a way. Find a place. Figure out a way to just edit for an hour a day. Not even an hour. Start with 15 minutes. Edit for 15 minutes and then walk away. Take a 5-minute break. And then edit for 15 more minutes and see what you get done. The thing of it is I've got so many videos that I've like half edited or 3/4 edited, or maybe they're even 98% edited and they just haven't been published. They haven't been put on YouTube. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I gotta buckle down. I gotta get some editing done. But I like doing these podcast live streams because they don't require much editing. I can get some content out. And right now, just getting content going on the YouTube channel, getting some content going on TikTok is just a victory. It's just a small victory. Yeah, get yourself a cheap Airbnb for a week. That would be a good idea. I could probably actually find a buddy's place somewhere up here in the mountains. I know I got a couple buddies out in the Leadville area from my road trip out here this last spring. I got a couple guys I could hit up. If I could just plug an extension cord into somebody's garage and just hang out in their driveway, that would be enough to just get my laptop plugged in for an extended period of time where, you know, I don't have to sit in a McDonald's and like feel obligated to buy, you know, a sandwich if I'm going to sit there for 3 hours. I got to get off the fast food. I got to get out of the concrete jungle. I got to get into the mountains. I got to get some solar panels or something set up. Been trying to get my bro Chad, Solar Jesus, to get me set up with some solar. It's been a long process. Nothing's really come of it yet. We've made some plans, but nothing's happened. No one to blame but myself. I'm not blaming you, Chad. I know you're a busy dude. You got your own things going. I gotta resituate my legs. I'm getting a cramp. Oh, see where that goes. All right. Glenn, shouldn't you be working? Are you at Henko right now watching my live stream? I hope so. I hope you're at Henko. Yeah, let me talk about my experience with Henko 2016. So after I got sober, well, I didn't even talk about my sobriety yet. I only got to about 2014. Shit, what was that? Oh, that was a Hitler. I don't want to drop that candle. How does that look best on camera? I don't know. Look at this shed I found. I found this shed in North Dakota this fall. I was barreling down the highway and I looked out into a pasture and I saw this. Obviously you can see it's bleach white. It was just sitting in a pasture. I turned around, pulled over, hopped out and grabbed this gnarly 8-point shed. 4x shed. I think they call them 4x4s. But a beautiful left side to a nice 8-pointer. That's a shooter buck right there. Let's get a good thumbnail for the YouTube vid, right? This is the thumbnail, so if people are gonna want to watch, like, what is this guy doing? He's just holding an awesome. Oh, look at this! Look at this awesome shed! Somebody honked at me. Oh, geez. I don't even know what else to talk about. I was gonna get into the sobriety story. I really don't know if I want to talk about that today. I don't know if I want to get into that. It's like mid-50s right now, Glenn. It's pretty warm. Pretty warm. What is it exactly? We're going on a half hour on this live stream. I want to keep these videos under a half hour if I can help it. But I might as well just take these last few minutes to just plug myself, plug the channel, plug Night Owl Media Group. Night Owl Media Group is my production company. I started in 2012. It is the basis of my film production and photography. It's really not even a real company. I don't have a website. I've got an Instagram account that I rarely use. I've got a Facebook page that I do not use. Basically just have a logo that I like to show off and a hashtag doing night owl things. But Huntourage TV is my YouTube channel. It's my focus right now. I'm trying to grow and promote my other social medias, especially TikTok, because TikTok's a fun platform to grow on right now. That's why I'm live on TikTok right here. My TikTok is at Nick Johnson from Wisconsin. Yeah, bro, lots of Airbnbs around 20 bucks a day. Sure, I know, but I ain't making any money, Glenn. That's the thing. I only made about, well, I got a good chunk of change the other day, but I only made like less than 1,500 bucks in the last 2 months. So it's like 20 bucks a day. I gotta just figure out a fucking solution to energy. That's all I need to do is figure out a power source. Find a park that has an electrical outlet I could plug into. Park the van for a couple hours every day. But I don't want to stay around town. I want to stick around. I want to start traveling. So I got to be able to stay on the road and be able to fly. I realize I'm all over the place right now, and my mental health is a bit of cause for concern lately because, like I said, I've just been spending too much time amongst all this rigmarole of Denver. Too many stoplights, too many freaking cars, too many parking lot securities, too many cops, too much BS, just too much riffraff. I need to get out into the wilderness, but I need to get my van fixed. I got these terrible brakes right now. I don't want to drive anywhere. I think right now I'm going to cut this video. I'm going to go take a walk. I'm pretty sure if I looked on Google Earth, there's a nature area just down the road. So if I take a little jaunt right now and go take a nature hike, that'll do wonders for my soul. I see the sun's just barely getting ready to poke out. It's been overcast all day, but it looks like the sun might come out for sunset. It's about 2 o'clock local time here, so maybe in the next 2 hours this sunshine will pop out and it'll just end up being a gorgeous afternoon. We'll see. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Those of you that are watching my oh, there goes my alarm. I want to thank you guys for watching my live. Pretty much it was just you, Glenn. There might have been a couple people that chimed in. Those of you guys watching on YouTube, I appreciate the support. Be sure to subscribe. If you don't like these videos, if you think I'm too boring to watch, just a talking head, just a podcast, I don't really give a shit. Don't watch. I don't care. If you subscribe because of my egg hunting videos, well, I'm out west right now. I'm not gonna necessarily be putting out egg hunting videos. Maybe I will if I dig into the archives and can do some editing. But right now, this is the extent of what I'm able to do. This is what I'm able to produce. So I'm adapting. I'm overcoming. I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to just, maybe for myself, just tell my own story so I can rewatch these videos and, you know, just relive this stuff that happened in the past and kind of give me that feel. Oh yeah, that's right. 7-8 years ago I was running out to the mountains, you know. Remind myself of the things that I was doing 7-8 years ago so I can stay on task to get my 10-year goals done. But thanks for watching. Be sure to get social with me. I don't want to tell you to add me on Snapchat because I have a love-hate relationship with Snapchat. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. Peace.